I just realized that fan is upside down.
I feel like a lizard. There's no airflow in here.
So I've been working on uploading all of Book 2 and Book 3's older videos that I made, and I'm almost done doing that. All of Book 2 is ready. It's uploaded, and that's going to play until July 16th. Still working on Book 3. That's supposed to be 50 videos, and I only have 11 as of this recording. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, mostly because I'm just kind of re-recording everything, just so I can avoid getting copyright striked. But if I get everything done correctly, then it should go until May 28th. But I figured I had a couple buffer days, so I might as well work on a journal page. And so today I'm going to be working on Category 2 Pranksters. And it's a pretty simple drawing, honestly. There's not really much going on. So what's going to carry this page the most is going to be that heavy textured look. Because other than that, the page is really blank compared to most other pages. And so just like normal, we're going to add some gouache paint just to darken up this jacket right here. And then I am going to do a couple passes here just to get a darker look, with just a little bit of white highlights on one side. I don't want to use too many highlights on the jacket because it might take away from the ghost characters here. So I'm going to want to reserve all that white for those characters. This is a really interesting thing that I noticed for this drawing. Right behind the two pranksters, there's this like really dark bubble that's right behind them that looks a little strange to me, but I'm going to make sure to add it anyways, just to keep that accuracy. And then to make sure the two characters don't look exactly the same, I'm going to use a different shade of brown for the smaller guy. And if you're following along with me, make sure to paint the back of the jackets, because when you add that watered down acrylic, that jacket is going to end up peeking through. It's not going to be extremely clear, but you'll get just a faint detail line there. And then for the title of this page, I am just going to be using a regular brush pen, because reading all the text below, he doesn't really seem too worried about this category. Seems more annoying than anything. And then for all the line work, I'm just going to be using a 0.8 all the way down to a 0.2 to a 0.3. This drawing doesn't really need too much difference in that line weight, so I'm not going to be adding too much there. And then again, repeating the previous techniques, we're just going to add some gouache paint, water that down, and then add a red title on top of that using the same gouache paint, just so that we can keep that consistency. And so then written down here, it's just kind of Ford's annoyance with these characters, but he kind of gives them a pass just because they mess with category 1 mostly. As far as what's written in the black light, nothing really more is added to this page. We're just going to be outlining the characters in the title with a little bit of splatters on the sides. It's a little hard to manually add in those splatters, but I think I can get away with what I have here.